Hey, we've got a great event coming up this weekend in downtown Jeffersonville. Want to tell you about that and hopefully get you a sneak peek of some other events that are coming this summer. So to do that, I've brought in Emily Dippie, who is the Public Art Administrator for the City of Jeffersonville. Emily, thanks for joining us.
I'm happy to be here. I'm excited to talk about this event and all the great stuff that the Public Art Commission has in the docket.
Yeah, well, we're ready to hear it, and this is your second time with us, and you had a great session last year of events, and I think this year it looks like it's only gonna ramp up from there. Before we talk about the event, just for those who still may not know, what is NOCO and what is the City of Jeff's role in that?
So NOCO is the Arts and Cultural District of Jeffersonville. So an Arts and Cultural District is a section of the city specifically set aside by the city to develop arts, artistic business, and artistic experience for the community. We call ours NOCO because it is north of Court. So if you are in downtown Jeff at the Big Four Bridge and you want to walk up to Court Avenue, we are right on the other side, not even a half a mile from the base of Big Four Bridge.
Yeah, great location. Again, you've got these events that you're putting on, but even if there's not an event going on, it's just it's a visual happy place just to stop in on a weekday. So I encourage everyone to go check it out. So got this event coming up. It's called Amplify the Arts. Tell us about that. And you've got the theme of Amplify for 2022. Talk to us about why that's the case.
So the Amplify the Arts event is a public art kickoff party. So like you mentioned earlier, we have a very large docket of things going on this year. And one of the big things we want to make sure of is that the community knows about all the opportunities that they have to get involved. And our local artists, make sure they know that we have paid commissions and that there is a chance to have the arts at your community event. And so we wanted to host this public art party to very clearly communicate what the schedule, what the plan is, what the idea is for the year. So at this event, you'll be able to pick up a calendar that has all of the arts opportunities in Jeff for the year with descriptions on the back and QR codes so you can get involved. But also at this event, we wanted it to be really fun. So we've scheduled a bunch of fun, family-friendly activities for people to enjoy while they're also learning about the events that are coming up down the road. We chose the theme of Amplify. People may not be familiar, but the Jeffersonville Public Art Commission chooses a theme every year for the arts events in the city. This year it's Amplify. And the reason we chose that was because we want people coming out of the pandemic, coming out of the very strange 2 years we've been living in, we wanted people to remember, experience, we chose the metaphor of hearing about the events that they love and that they are already connected to. And we wanted to make those better. But also we wanted to support, widen the experience, amplify voices and experiences that the community hadn't engaged with previously.
Yeah, that's great. I got a chance to look at the programming PDF that you have on the website and just excited about some of the events. The Amplify the Arts event, I saw on there's going to be music from the Jeff High Band. It looks food truck from a local barbecue shop, and then you've got the fashion show. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so like you said, Jeff High is coming to play. America's Smokehouse Stadium is coming to vend food. We're also going to have a collaborative art project that people can put their stamp on an art project in Jeff. Preston Art Center is going to be involved, but I would say the thing that most people have been most excited about, and we're really, really excited about, is the mini horse fashion show. So this is a collaborative project that we're doing with Opening Gates, which is an equine assisted therapy program. Um, Opening Gates does such incredible work in our community, building self-esteem with students, addressing emotional behavior disorders through pairing people with horses. Their community outreach arm is a program called Spreading Joy, where they bring mini horses to community events. They are letting us dress them up in costumes specifically created for horses that are themed around these public art events that people are going to be learning about. Tammy Burke, a local artist and seamstress, is custom crafting these costumes so that way they're comfortable for the horses and as adorable as humanly possible.
Yeah.
So yeah, on Saturday, Jeff High is going to play starting at 1. And then around 1:45, 2 o'clock, that's when the mini horse fashion show is going to kick off.
Yeah.
Food, art, all that fun is available throughout.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, and Opening Gates is a wonderful organization. My understanding is there's going to be an opportunity to possibly raise some funds for them as well. So love the event. Emily, this is an event for all ages.
Yes, this is an all ages event. It is free to attend. The only things that would possibly maybe cost is we're going to have some artists there with artwork that you could purchase if you would like. Some of our NoCo Art Center artists will have their studios open. American Smokehouse Stadium, of course, is as a food truck. And then if you would like a picture with a horse, Opening Gates is going to be offering that for a donation.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, looking forward to the event. It sounds like it's going to be a great time. One of the things that I think is a part of this event that you touched on is the rolling out of the 2022 programming calendar. And I know all of the events that I attended last year were my favorite event. But if you could, what are a couple of things that you are really looking forward to this year?
Well, a couple of the things I'm looking forward to is some of the classics are coming back. So Shakespeare in the Park will be available not just once, but twice in Jeffersonville this year. So we are going to have Shakespeare in the Park down in NoCo at the beginning of May, but then also out at Chapel Lake Park for some of our residents that live a little bit farther out. So Shakespeare in the Park's coming back. We are creating a mobile art studio on wheels in the summer, which is really exciting. You'll start seeing our mobile art studio at community events starting in the fall. And then in the fall, we are going to be hosting a mural festival, which is going to be the first time we've done this in Jeff. So you're going to see large scale and small scale murals all happening during one specific week in the fall. So I would say those are kind of my big ones that are coming up. But of course, we're also having, our story trail competition and some of our online initiatives are also going. So it's a big year. We got a lot on the docket.
Yeah, it really is. And when I saw the calendar of the programming, it's fantastic for our community. It's fantastic for the arts, and just being able to go and enjoy art in all of its different forms. And then now you're expanding that to instead of having the community just come to you, you're going to the community. So love what you're doing there. We appreciate all the effort that you're putting forth there, and along with your team and several of the organizations that come together in Jeff to make this all happen. If I have any chips to cash in, I'd love to see the Clark Community Band come back and play. They were fantastic last year.
They were great.
They are great. Well, look, thank you for joining us again. Best of luck on the event this weekend. I'll try and say hello when I stop in. But folks, get down to the Amplify the Art event this weekend. We posted about it in 5 Fun Things, so we'll make sure we link to that. And Emily, thank you again, and continued success to you there at the Art Center.
Thank you. I appreciate it.